The worst couples ever. What's going on, guys? Shak-Clips here once again, and in this video I'll show some wild clips of the worst couples I can find. But in this first one, it is definitely not good either. Basically, we have this woman who's saying you shouldn't be scared to ask for money from your man because, well, you're giving him you know what. If I'm not mistaken, if you're making money off a guy for doing that only, isn't there a name already for women who do that in the street?
I cannot relate to women that are scared to ask a man for money, because he's not scared to ask you for that pot pie. Hello? The M in men stands for money giver. So make nigga give you some money.
In this section, we have this very entitled woman who's saying she will not be going on certain dates. Now, these dates, guys, are actually pretty decent dates for her first date. However, she doesn't want to be any part of them, and I guess wants something more luxurious. First off, if it's a first date and I'm trying to get to know you, I'm not spending any money howsoever on trying to get to know you at first. Later on, sure, we can talk about that. But just hearing her reasonings for all these answers are absolutely stupid.
Dates I will not be going on in 2023. Starting off strong, we have the come over to my place and watch a movie. Absolutely not, sir. You could be the next Jeffrey Dahmer. Next, we have the let's grab a coffee. This guy is literally just speed dating. No, thank you. Let's get ice cream. This is literally just a coffee date, but with a nice, pretty bow on top. Next, we have the where do you want to go? This guy's probably a loser and expects you to plan the first date. Absolutely not. Let me see you this weekend. This date has absolutely no context nor commitment, and no date has been established, so therefore no thank you. And last but certainly not least, we have let's go for a walk. Sir, I am not a dog. Thank you.
In this next one, we have this woman who actually cheated on her husband, I guess with his cousin, and she's laughing the entire situation off, and this guy is not having it. And then she actually wonders why she's still single, and I'm like, yo, no one's ever gonna go for you ever in their lives.
I'm trying not to be salty towards men, and I'm trying
Why should you be salty? I mean, ma'am, no disrespect, but what you just said is you told a story where you were a young woman dealing with a man who had you, and for 10 years you were around. He cheats one time.
No, not the whole 10 years. Not the
doesn't
whole
matter. It doesn't matter. 10 years, 3 years, 5 years, you were cheating a lot.
Yeah.
He cheats one time, then you decide to get salty and leave. And then you leave, and then on the way out, you screw his cousin and have a baby with him.
But it's not like his blood.
And I'm just getting the story right, ma'am.
Yeah.
And now you're trying to figure out how not to get salty with me.
And this next one we have this guy asking these women what's the best part about being a woman. Now usually we always hear the saying that women are always objectified. However, all the answers they give have to do with their body parts. So are men objectifying them, or are they just objectifying themselves?
What's the best thing about being a woman?
Probably having tits. Definitely having an ass. You grab your boob and you calm down. It's like stress relieving. Yeah.
I feel like if a cop pulls you over or pulls you up or something, then you can just cry and look pretty.
I think the best thing about being a woman is that it's globally accepted as a form of payment.
Wow.
A feminist today.
I am not a feminist. I am not a feminist at all. But I will say a man should fucking pay on a first date and all the rest of the date. But it's a man's job. We birth babies. You know what it does to us? Yeah, you should pay for dinner.
And this text is a pretty cool experiment. However, I do think her answers are pretty reasonable. I don't think they're actually that crazy. Basically, this guy is asking her what's her ideal man and how much does he have to make. And like I said, her answers are not that bad at all. However, it's still an insanely small amount of men that actually are like that.
What was your name?
Vega.
Vega. Between what ages would your ideal man be?
Ooh, 30 to 37. Some guys are younger and mature.
Give or take.
I'll bring it down a little. We'll say 28 to 37.
And can they be married?
No.
Any race?
For me, I'm open to whatever.
Okay, cool.
Every race.
Minimum height?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
At least my height. I'd be 8 inches.
Can they be obese?
They need to be healthy. Doesn't have to be six-pack abs.
Yeah.
A healthy lifestyle.
Minimum income?
Minimum income, it depends. If they're building a business, enough to buy food, enough to pay your power bill.
Say 40,000?
Exactly, or higher.
8.8% of guys are in them categories.
Wife, blonde.
Which one, the second or the first?
Oh, holy. No, feminism. One wife.
3 wives.
What?
3
No.
wives.
I'm gonna throw you into the ocean, eh?
My 3 wives will come and save.
In this next one, I just really had to show you guys. This we have this woman, a Karen, I guess, who's flipping out on this airplane and decides to say something at the end of the clip where the pilot himself had to come out and I guess give her a few words.
Hey, Karen.
Let me go kick you.
In my position, you do the same thing.
Hope you crash and die, she said. Oh, the pilot's. Oh, the pilot's going.
Pilot did not like that one. He did not like that one. Good.
Lord, don't tell me I'm
In this section, we have this woman who used to be a bartender, and I guess she goes on to say her feelings towards girls' nights and guys' nights, and she used to say that girls' nights are way, way different than guys' nights, and girls are actually just there for validation and free drinks and just to talk to guys. And says girls' nights are way more wild, and people actually cheat more on girls' nights than they do on guys' nights.
Club.
Are you kidding me?
God, here we go.
Emma, you've got the toxic flag going?
Because I'm going to the most worst scenario.
Let me tell you this. When I go out with my girls and a guy tries to hit on me, I do this move. It's called the
Now,
X.
I
and
will
they come up to
expand
me,
on that because
Well,
why,
I do the same thing.
Why can't
Yeah.
girls' nights be movies in, wine nights in?
But why does it only
it
have
can
to
be
be
a
that?
dinner out and then some cocktails? Why does it have to be in a club where majority of your
It
friends
doesn't.
may be single?
Right. It doesn't.
Again, it's attention.
Trap. Check this out.
I work in the bar industry. I see girls' nights out versus men's nights out.
Yeah, but I'll tell you.
And I will say, the girls' nights out, those groups are always hopping dude to dude to get their drinks paid for.
And this next one, I guess we have this woman who's trying to shoot her shot at the gym towards her crush. However, I feel like this guy was just not into it. He wasn't feeling her at all. However, I don't want this to steer away any women from doing this to their crushes at the gym. I think you have a way better chance of doing this than a guy does doing it to you.
This happened to him at the gym today. Should I go up to him and just poke him? He looks like depressed. Should I do it? I dare you. What should I do? Should I touch his face?
Maybe take off one of his earrings.
You know, he has headphones. Sit? So...
Help you?
He goes, can I help you?
Right, Twitter, roast me. Let's hear some stuff I haven't heard before. You're pretty. That's the roast? You asked for something you've never heard before.
And this next one, we have this guy who actually got a divorce after 17 years of being with his wife. Even though he begged and pleaded to her, she apparently still left him. He didn't go into details exactly why it was going on, but regardless, the fact that he still made it out alive after a 17-year relationship is absolutely insane, and this is what we had to say about it. The ending is pretty wild.
5 years ago, my wife of 17 years walked out on me. I begged, pleaded, fought to keep her. Nothing worked. She walked out after 17 years of being together. For more than a year, I thought I was going to die. I thought it was going to me. I could not fathom continuing life without this woman I'd been in love with since I was 13 years old. For more than a year, I was in the deepest depression I wouldn't wish on my worst enemies. No matter how bad a heartache you're going through right now, number one, there are survivors like me that you're more than welcome to reach out to. Number two, I can tell you from experience that if you just let it go like me, you will find a happiness that you never knew was possible.
And this next one is pretty similar to one of the few clips I showed you guys. Basically, we have this woman who's saying it's perfectly fine to accept drinks at the club from other guys if you are currently in a relationship, and I absolutely don't think so at all. The reason a guy is buying you a drink first off is just to talk to you. The fact you're letting him buy you a drink, it just goes to show you're fine with guys talking to you at the club, and that's why men just hate it.
I date you. You think I'm gonna allow you to get a drink from somebody? Straight up.
Listen, if you're not there, like, I'm gonna be respectful of the relationship, regardless of where
You wouldn't be there if you were respectful of the relationship.
Why should we be tied at the hip, regardless of where
Yo.
we go?
Y'all controlling.
Different.
You guys are, that's very
I didn't even say nothing.
Oh, controlling.
There it is, controlling.
Yeah, because
The
my man's
buzzword.
not like that.
How we control it or y'all control it? Because we
This is why girls don't feel safe in the gym.
Look at this creep standing behind me. I couldn't believe the audacity.
Hey, can I get past? You're standing in the doorway for the exit.
This guy could have easily used the fire exit or the roof, but he just wanted to perv on me.
So apart from my favorite clip on the list, guys, we have this attention-seeking TikToker woman who's trying to dance, obviously trying to do some kind of way. However, no guy's paying attention to her. This is absolutely embarrassing. I don't know how she doesn't find it cringy at all. Well, that's it for you guys. So much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.